Nicki Minaj just shook the internet. She didn't drop a diss track, a surprise album, or even a freestyle. She dropped a number: $200 million. That's how much she says Jay-Z owes her, and she wants it back with interest, publicly. On Twitter, she called it a karmic debt, said he should settle it, and even warned fans not to call him Hov anymore, calling that blasphemy. So, what happened? It all goes back to TIDAL, the streaming platform Jay-Z launched in 2015. Nicki was one of the artists brought in as a partial owner, but when Jay-Z sold TIDAL for over $300 million in 2021, Nicki says she didn't get a single penny, and now she wants what she believes is hers. But this isn't just about money, because if you've been watching closely, you'll realize Nicki and Jay-Z have never had a real relationship. They've barely worked together, they don't shout each other out, and ever since she outshined him on one iconic track over a decade ago, things have been tense. So today, we're breaking it all down. From that one legendary verse to the $200 million mystery, this is the story of the quiet feud between Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z. Let's get into it. Back in 2009, Nicki Minaj was just starting to blow up. She had the look, the voice, the lyrics, and the energy. She was unique, she was powerful, and everybody could tell this woman was going to change the game. Even Jay-Z saw the potential. There were even rumors he wanted to sign her to his new company, Roc Nation. That's how much he respected her. But Nicki stayed loyal to Lil Wayne and Young Money. She didn't jump ship for Jay-Z's empire. At the time, that seemed like just a business decision. But in the music world, not choosing a side, or choosing the wrong one, can echo for years. In 2010, Nicki got invited to a track with Kanye West, Rick Ross, and Jay-Z. The song? Monster. And that one verse? It changed everything. Nicki came in and stole the entire show. Her flow, her voices, her bars, everybody was talking about her. Not Kanye, not Jay-Z, her. It was a bold moment, and according to Kanye, not everyone was happy. Some insiders say Jay-Z wasn't thrilled about Nicki upstaging him, especially not on his own Friends album. That's when fans started whispering, did Nicki just make the wrong enemy? After Monster, everyone expected Nicki and Jay to do more together. She was on fire. He had Roc Nation. It made sense. But nothing happened. No more songs, no features, no support, just silence. For over a decade. And when Nicki started speaking out about being iced out, shut down, or left off major events, fans started to look closer. Now, let's talk about TIDAL, because this is where it gets messy. In 2015, Jay-Z launched TIDAL as a streaming service that would be owned by artists for artists. He brought in Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Kanye, and others as part owners. It was supposed to be different, fairer, profitable for the people creating the music. But in 2021, Jay-Z sold the majority of TIDAL to Jack Dorsey's company Block for around $300 million. Sounds great, right? Well, Nicki just revealed that she never got paid. She says someone offered her just $1 million for her part of the company. She refused, and she never heard back. Now she's saying Jay-Z owes her between $100 to $200 million, and she wants to use that money to help her fans through her Student of the Game Foundation for tuition and education costs. She's flipping the narrative. But she's not letting Jay slide, and this adds a whole new layer to the story. Because if Nicki was never properly paid, was that part of a bigger plan to shut her out of the industry? As Jay-Z's Roc Nation got more powerful, things got worse for Nicki. Roc Nation wasn't just managing artists, they were managing careers, organizing tours, brokering brand deals, even connecting with the Grammys. And Nicki? She wasn't a part of it. She didn't sign with Roc Nation. She didn't follow the TIDAL rules. She didn't play along. And fans noticed that Nicki started getting snubbed. Less award recognition, fewer brand deals, and when Roc Nation-backed artists like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B came onto the scene, Nicki suddenly had competition, supported by the machine. It looked like the industry was pushing her out, and she started calling it out directly, especially on her Queen radio show. She didn't name Jay-Z specifically, but she made it clear someone powerful was trying to erase her. When Megan Thee Stallion signed to Roc Nation in 2019, things got even more obvious. Nicki and Megan had just done Hot Girl Summer together. They were cool. But after that Roc Nation deal, the friendship was done. No more features, no more shoutouts, no more interaction. Instead, Megan was suddenly being called the new queen of rap. And when Cardi B dropped Bodak Yellow and quickly rose to superstardom, getting Grammys, brand deals, and press, fans again asked, why is Nicki being overlooked when she paved the way? Nicki felt it. She said it. She claimed she was being sabotaged by people behind the scenes, and Roc Nation kept popping up in those theories. Nicki has never been quiet about her issues with the Grammys. Despite having hit after hit, she was snubbed in 2012 and never won a Grammy since. Meanwhile, Roc Nation artists, they were winning left and right. And guess who has strong influence at the Recording Academy? Exactly, Roc Nation. Whether it was TIDAL, the Grammys, or the red carpet, Nicki was being shut out. Slowly, quietly, until she wasn't quiet anymore. Here's the craziest part. Nicki and Jay-Z, two of the most legendary rappers in history, have never worked together again since Monster in 2010. Not once. No features, no shoutouts, no public praise. Jay-Z has worked with Cardi B, Megan, Doja, Kanye, Nas, everyone, but not Nicki. After her explosive verse on Monster, it's like she was put on the blacklist. And now, with her public call-out and that $200 million claim, she's making it clear she's done staying quiet. So, is this really just about TIDAL? Or is it about a bigger story? A woman who dared to outshine the legends, who didn't play by the industry rules, and who now says she's owed not just respect, but money. Nicki Minaj has always been loud when it comes to music. But this time, she's loud about what happens off the mic. And if this feud with Jay-Z keeps growing, we might be watching the biggest rap business fallout of the decade. So what do you think? Is Nicki right? Does Jay-Z really owe her $200 million from the TIDAL sale? Or is there more to this story than we even realize? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this might just be the start of something even bigger. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the real drama behind hip-hop's biggest stars. Because some stories are too real to be ignored.